Going over a lot of moves in the market. The market's been hot. A lot of penny plays been hot. Negg, Newegg Commerce, has been on fire. Now this is one where it'll drive you nuts. February, you're at the 894 line. Buy, sell, doesn't move really. March, April, look at all these false signals, back and forth, nothing doing here. This could drive you absolutely bonkers. Then you have June 3rd, 540. It does go past 10. That's a nice move here. And then you have the sell here. And then June 23rd, you have 1117. June 25th, 1191, excuse me. And then you go up. Near 20, the sell. And the last move worked here. 7.9 by 1917. 156% on 7.9 2 days ago. Stay long. So let's go over the other chart, because these were all false signals driving you crazy. All right, so look at Negg. Going back to this on 2020, actually, where's this? 2021. This went all the way up to not 1600 because that is split. So whatever it was, you had a power move up, came down in 2022. We start to get down. You're talking like 118. 2023, you're at 20. And then you get to a low here, November 2023, like 11. You have a huge bounce to 40. Then you have a wedge starting right here. Draw your line down. If they're months and months, in between battle here, these moves, and then you have a low line here. That is a big, big falling wedge right here, high, low to a squeeze. So you have the split here. On what day is this? It's coming up. Trying to get the little flag here. It looks like it's on April 7th. Alright, so you go down, look how tight this wedge is, and then you finally come up right here on May 12th. 5, you go to close to 10, pull back. This is where the algo picked it up very early. June 3rd, 2025, talking 621, starts to pop out right here above this 5 line. So you had to move out, you moved up. That was the first move up, and then you're holding 5. Then you start to go, higher move to 15, pull back, start to draw your lines, because you have the high here, 15. You can draw it here too on the high wick or the line. Then you have a low coming up on the ascending triangle forming, going back and forth. The algo picks it up again on June 25th, about 12:23. And then you're seeing what it's doing, not much. And then you're holding tight on this trend line. And then here is the candle right here. June 30th, 1624, the break of 15. This is a classic longer term ascending triangle, about a month here. And then the break of 15. Start to go up. You didn't go up a lot here, and it pulls back to 15. You have another move here. And this is on July 8th. You go up close to 20. And then here's the 20 break. And then look at the volume increase here, stair step. You have the next day, and then on Friday, this goes to a high of 56 with tremendous volume, 3 million. So consolidation. See this one? This one with the volume, then it pulled back. It was hovering. Look at all the red days pulled back. The white days are much higher. That's what you look for too. On the days it's not doing nothing, it's just pulling back. And it keeps above this trend line. You explode. So 3 algo plays here, the buys. And so you're talking all the way back from 5, you're going to 55. You have patience. Now you can play these moves and get in, get out. And that's where we're at. So we'll see what happens on Monday. This could have a big red candle. It's a big run. Who knows how this work after this. But the weekly, look at this. Straight up from a crossover, you're talking about May 16th. You have a pullback. Almost touches, and you're straight long the whole way. It's all green on this weekly chart. And look at the wedge. High, low, and it comes to a point. Now, wedges, most of the time do work, but this could come up and then fade back down deep. This say it went down to here, and then it comes back up. I've seen that. Or I've seen it come like straight up and move. Or just sort of like drift sideways and do nothing and eventually come up. So it plays all different ways. But the weekly chart's tremendous long. Monthly chart, you can see here the first monthly candle, green out of this wedge. Look at this. And then the second one, it's getting them bigger. You have a big separation on the monthly chart here. Now, as I'm frozen here, so there it is. All right, so let's take a look deeper now. You went to 55. Where could this move? 55, you're talking, 60 back in 2023. I guess that'll be the next that wick to get over. So we'll see if it does it on this move. But this was another longer term play. You're talking May it started. Breakout, come back, consolidation, algo, and just kept going up. And always look at your weekly because once you see the weekly crossover very oversold, it starts to go up. See this, the white over red. To have a crossover back down is going to take a lot. Even these red candles did nothing. It didn't even move it on the weekly stochastics. All right, so that's it on NEGG. Tremendous long, 156% from the last move down. So we're getting a lot of action all over. Penny stocks, ETFs, crypto, everything's just pumped right now. All right, that's it. Please subscribe to Mike Heyman Trades on YouTube. Smash the like button. Mike J Trades on X, Mike Heyman Trades Instagram, Facebook. I'm on Rumble, TikTok, of course. So check it out.